Transurfing Day 3. Welcome all you transurfers. Day 3, Child of God, Principle. There is a small particle of God in every one of us. You are a child of God, and your life is God's dream. By shaping your own reality with the power of intention, you fulfill God's will. Your intention is God's intention. As this is the case, how can you doubt that your intention will be realized? All it takes is to claim the right. When you ask God for something, it is just the same as if God had asked something of himself. Can God really ask something of his or herself? Is there any one person alive from whom God would ask for something for himself or herself? God just takes what she wants. Do not ask, demand, or strive. Shape your own reality by way of conscious intention. Interpretation. The world is a theater of dreams in which God is simultaneously a member of the audience, an actor, a scriptwriter, and a producer. As a member of the audience, God observes the play that is unfolding on the stage of the world. As an actor, God feels and experiences everything in the same way as the character whose role she is playing. God creates and controls reality through the intention of all living things. God placed a part of his will together with the soul in every living being, sent them out into the dream, into life. God gave every living soul the freedom and power to create their own reality by the measure of their awareness. Practically all living beings admit to use the power of intention consciously and with clear purpose. In a state of non-lucid dreaming, it is as if they are vaguely aware of wanting something without really knowing what exactly. Their intentions are often blurred, vague, and mostly unconscious. In this respect, man has developed little more than animals. The pendulums have not only succeeded in taking away people's awareness of their own abilities, they have perverted the very meaning of life, replacing the notion of being used of God with worship, whereas in fact the true goal of life and the idea of service of God consists in co-creating, creation together with God. From Transurfing in 78 Days, a practical course in creating your own reality by Vadim Zeeland. Welcome to the Day 3 meditation on Transurfing in 78 days. Welcome. So let's go back to the theater. Make yourself comfortable. Find a comfortable spot where you can meditate for 10 minutes or so. And just sink into this most comfortable chair in the movie theater. The place where you are the director and the actor in the show. And I'll call God the producer, and you are a spark of God. So let yourself relax, kick back, allow your body to feel heavy, yet vibrant and healthy and flowing. Just imagine that there's golden light coming in, going all the way through in a continuous flow, and then exiting down into the center of the earth, just in this continual flow where you're connected to the earth, and you're bringing in this cosmic energy, this light that is meant to come to the planet right now. And you are standing as a pillar of that light. And in this meditation, I'll probably do some affirmations where I declare I, which does not mean me, but means you. So you can say it to yourself or just absorb it into your subconscious mind. So we're all in the theater and we're all the directors of our lives. We create a layer of this world. And so in a sense we all live in different worlds unless we're really attached to a pendulum. And then we lose our sovereignty. We start group thinking. We join our layer of the world into the layer of the pendulum, which is a collection of everybody else's thoughts who are associated with the pendulum. And remember, the pendulums want division and want conflict because it feeds them. So just let go of any pendulums in your life right now. Just allow yourself to be free of them for this moment, for these moments.
Releasing fear.
And take a deep breath and let that golden energy come down. And let white energy also come into your top of your head, filling up your aura with these beautiful colored sparkles as the light refracts as it hits your energy.
The one that is
and any blockages you might have, just allow them to be gently opened, and a little bit more room, a little bit more flow. Any excess energy can just go down the grounding cord. And if you have your feet on the floor, just imagine that they're grounded too, all the way down to the center of the earth. And it's like a two-way energy circuit. Energy also comes up your feet, right in the center, sort of, and just the chakra in your feet. And just imagine that the earth energy is filling you up with the laws of the earth, which wastes nothing.
And then maybe at the end of the video,
it's a closed circuit here on this earth in this 3D world.
So you'll remember.
But the earth has its magic. The earth allows for creativity. And just feel that earth energy coming up your ankles, up your calves.
Take a deep breath.
Swirling around your knees, moving any stagnant energy. Anything you want to dump, any blockages can just go down to the center of the earth where it's recycled. And then the cleansing earth energy comes up and is continuously, even after this meditation, continuously, if you'd like, coming up through your feet and up your knee, all the way up your bones of your legs and your...
And just release any thinking,
in your bone marrow,
programs
where there's some stem cells that have the key to your health. And just say hello to your bone marrow.
expand your
And just as you do this, you're more and more relaxed. Your body is getting heavy and light, filled at the same time. As you're letting go of different blockages, you're aware that some holds emotions and judgments and pain that you've tried to hide from yourself, and just let that pain go down your grounding cord. Just let it go gently, like a log jam has just started to move.
Down to the center of the earth.
And then go allow the energy to come continuously down this rainbow light, filling up your aura, filling up your bones, filling up your brain, mixing with the earth energy, dancing with the earth energy, agreeing with the earth energy, to be a child of God, a child of the creation, a child of love. Just let that fill up, and let that be the key to your directorship, to your command at the helm of your life. Allow God to be the wind. Allow the Holy Spirit, or whatever you call it, to be the wind. And you set up your sails as you create the script that you may call your life. So take another deep breath and just let that feeling go all the way through.
Sometimes this in
all
itself
the way through
can
your
help
bones and your marrow and your lungs and your heart and your bladder and your spleen and your liver and kidneys and all the nerves, especially the vagus nerve that starts right up by your jaw, kind of by your ear, left ear, and it's called the wandering nerve. And just imagine that you can just postulate, you may never have heard of the vagus nerve, but just postulate that it's being cleansed right now because you're a child of God and you are asking for it to be cleansed. And as you do this, you feel more and more relaxed and go deeper down, deeper. And you find yourself at the top of these stairways that leads to the beautiful garden. The beautiful garden that you know is the most beautiful garden you've ever seen. The most beautiful garden of your imagination that you can imagine at this time, filled with colors that harmonize together, that it practically sings and calls you as a butterfly. The butterflies are surrounding you, beautiful, colorful ones, and they're leading you down the stairway. 10, 9, you're going deeper down. 8, 7, 6, 5, more and more relaxed. You smell the beautiful smells of a lovely garden, rose.
So just allow yourself to detach.
More and more relaxed, just letting yourself go into a deeper and deeper state of being.
Energy right now.
3,
and just allow yourself
2, you're almost there. 1, and now you're walking along the stone path through this beautiful garden with butterflies and bees and birds and life all around you singing. that it's a beautiful day.
Imagine
Any anxiety,
that
any
you
guilt,
have
any
an
negative
energy
emotion is just
field
being
around
left.
your body.
And you see this beautiful
And when it's
crystal
grounded, you can
chair,
extend it
bench,
out
that invites you to sit down, and it's
to
refracting
wherever you
the light
feel
of the sun.
comfortable.
And it's nice and warm,
I
and you
would suggest about
down
9 feet out from your center, all the
very
way around
gently
you.
onto the seat. And to your surprise, it's not hard. It's like sitting on a cloud.
And allow this
In fact,
aura,
you
this
decide that you just
energy
want to lay
field
down
to be
there and
grounded
rest
all the way
because your
down
eyes
to
are
the
so
center
heavy
of the earth,
and you're so
and
relaxed.
all the way up
And the sounds
through
of the
the summer
birds is like
sun,
singing
through
of
the
heaven.
sun, our
And you're just
sun, our
relaxing more and more. You may lay
sun,
down or you may just sit there on
and
the
up
soft,
into
crystal-like
just to
bench.
mock up a pretend
Like it's made of energy
spot,
instead of matter.
which I imagine to be
And as you sit
the
down, lay
center of
down,
the
and start
universe,
relaxing deeply, it's like there's a message coming through to you
which encompasses
through this
all the
cloud-like
dimensions of
bench.
ourselves right now that we can experience
And
in
I'd like you
this
to hear the
body.
message. It's like an echo from your very birth,
And
an echo
I'm
from the time when you were on the
myself
other
with
side
fear
before you were
of
born.
creating this YouTube channel,
And it's a friendly
fear
echo.
of
It's a
growing,
loving echo
fear of
through the
change,
time.
fear of intimacy, fear of
And there is a
connecting
message
to
about
other
who you are and what you're
YouTubers,
here to co-create
fear of judgment from
on
other
this planet.
people,
What are you here to do?
fear of
This
expanding
echo
our life,
just
and this
gently
fear
removes
I find
the
is
veils that
in
were
the
placed
center
over
of
your
my solar
eye.
plexus. And I'd like
Just
you
very
to
gently and
imagine
easily shows you the ease of your command and the
where
joy.
in your body do you
So your
tend
life
to
now
hold
feels
fear at this moment
like you're on a
of
path.
time?
And allow this crystalline
And
matrix
just allow
to
your
move
breath
through
to
your
go
body
into
and
that
inform you
spot. Just develop,
of radiant
just
health,
say I'm going to remember this.
mentally, physically, and spiritually.
And I'm opening
Feel the
up
unified
this
field
energy. Does it feel
that
like
changes the
it's
game for you,
expanded
changes the
energy or
direction of your play,
contracted energy?
your script, and makes it a cohesive whole
And
where
is
you
it
piece
in
together
one spot in your body?
your forward journey
Or is it
of
in
feeling really, really
multiple spots
good
in your body? How does this
and healthy
fear manifest
and
in
active
your physical
and loving? Because now you
being?
realize that you do love your life and you do love yourself. And any time that you feel the urge to be afraid, you realize that you are supported and you're surrounded by love. And if you like angels, you can call the angels to be there, standing with you.
Or is it
Just know that you are supported and that this play that you're directing
raging river
is up to you
big, huge energy.
And just feel that love for this play.
Waterfall.
And feel the decisions
Rainbow.
that you may have already made and you just forgot.
And just allow your imagination
And allow
to
yourself to
correct
get on the boat
constrictions in your grounding
that goes downstream,
and expand it
that already
even
knows
more.
what the whole play is about, because you can look from above at the whole river,
Just
at the
look
whole
at the
script,
fear.
and that it's up to you, using your freedom, to choose to be the director in your life and the actor in your life and the producer, co-producer. And now you start to wake up and you're back in the theater, in the beautiful, comfortable chair. And you touch your left thumb and your left index finger to ground and remember the past 2 and now 3 meditations.
And just allow this identification
And you ground
to be from a
whatever
neutral
memories you
spot.
have of this meditation.
Just look at it from the
And you
center
ground
of
your beautiful
head.
heart and the joy that it's been ready to produce. And the unity.
And imagine.
And I'm going to count up to 10 and you're going to become wide awake, ready to take on this play that you're creating. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anchor that thumb and that index finger. 6. Deep breath. Breathe more in your life. 7, 8, 9, 10. Wide awake. Yay! Ramblings. So this is why I'm doing meditations, is because of the intuitive part of our brain, the subconscious mind. And so I'm going to read the beginning of chapter 6 in Reality Transurfing, steps 1 through 5 by Vidam Zealand. And it's called the Alternatives Flow. And it says, when you go with the flow, the world meets you halfway. The informational field. The alternative space is an informational field or energy matrix, a template for what things could be like. When a sector of the matrix is lifted up by an energy that has the same resonance, that part of the template is transformed into physical reality. The question is whether the information held in the matrix can be used while it exists in an intangible form. So resonance. Okay, back to the book. You could say that we are using this information on an everyday basis. The conscious mind might not be able to read the information held in the alternative space, but the subconscious mind can access it directly. So when you go into a trance, you can access it directly. This is where premonitions, intuitions, prophecies, and inventions and works of art originate. Oops. So I'm on Kindle, so I have to go up to where I highlighted it. At the end of the chapter, it talks about flow.
You want to get closer.
Here's one thing I highlighted. Providing an explanation the mind can accept is actually essential. So we have to kind of convince the conscious mind of what the intuitive, the subconscious mind, which has been programmed with every single thing that happened to you as a child. So this is under letting go in the same chapter. Providing an explanation the mind can accept is actually essential because the mind will not take anything on faith, and it is extremely difficult to shake the monolith of common sense. The mind demands proof and circumstances which you can provide yourself if you try putting the principles of transurfing into practice. And then... okay, here's what I highlighted this morning. Pendulums abhor streams in the flow for the simple reason that the stream moves in the direction of minimal energy expenditure. When a person goes with the flow of the stream, they do not put energy into battling against the current, creating excess potential and fodder for the pendulum. The only form of control worth your attention is control over the intensity of projected inner and outer importance. Remember that projected importance prevents the mind from letting go. So it sounds like the key is going with the flow, you know, and your subconscious mind knows where that flow is.
And you're just right with your toe.
And just letting go. So there you go. Thanks. And be free.